Lost fire will rise.
Hello, YouTubers. So today I bring you another Halloween episode, and it seems this year around my Halloween episodes seem to have a theme that it's mostly about horror movies, because there's another really great horror movie that I checked out on the instant Netflix. It's a 2010 film named The Final. Now it's one I had never heard of, but I saw it on the instant Netflix and it looked kind of interesting, and so I thought I'd give it a try. At the time I was sitting down to watch a movie, looking through the instant Netflix, and there were a couple movies I was thinking, and I noticed that this one was I'm watching today. I'm filming this September 29th, and little message on the bottom of the Netflix said that particular movie was going to be available until September 30th. So that's what made me decide, well, I probably should try it out, or otherwise it'll be gone. And now I'm kind of glad I did, because I have to say it was really good. It was definitely one I highly recommend. Now, this particular movie, what it was about, there was a group of kids in high school, and they're kind of like the outcast type kids. So they're the ones that, they get made fun of, get picked on, and throughout the very beginning of the movie, you see like a group of bullies that picks on them, treats them like, like crap. And so they devise a plan to get revenge. They have a Halloween party, but pose it as though it's, a party being thrown by one of the popular kids. But what they actually plan to do is to spike the punch with a knockout chemical, like a drug or something. It knocks out all of the popular kids, and they chain them up, and then they proceed to torture them and make them pay for what they've done. It was a really good movie. It's like I said, definitely one I highly recommend. Definitely a good horror movie. It really makes you think. There's a darkness inside of all of us, and it's just the kind of thing that most of us keep it inside. But if you just get pushed a little too much, all of us have it in us. And it also goes to show you, you a lot of times you don't think of things. You don't think of what you do, and people that, like, in school, that are bullies and stuff like that, they don't think of the effects that it really has on people. Not that, if you see the movie, if you check it out, not that it ever makes anything like that okay. I would never say that. But, you don't think of, like, what that does. You think it's just harmless. You think you're just having fun. But you don't think of what that does to the people you're teasing, the people you're bullying. And again, I say, it's never something like what happens in this movie is never okay, but you almost can't help but feel a little bit for the main characters, the movie monsters, in this case, the kids that are the outcasts, because, they really have not had very good lives, and these kids just treat them like crap and terrorize them every day, and it's just, it's a sad thing. It's kind of like, because of these kids, that they've created what these kids have become. And it's, when just a little bit of kindness could have gone a long way for these kids. And, they'd have grown up and realized that, high school is not important, realized that life goes on, but, because of what these kids did, they just snapped. Things like that, maybe not, of course, not that dramatized, but, I mean, things like that have happened in real life. And, these are things that wouldn't have happened, were it not for the way these people were treated. And again, in no way do I condone it, no way do I say it's okay, and no way do I say that's, proper provocation for things like that to happen. But I'm just saying these are things that, these are the kind of things, that have happened in real life, and again, like I said, not as dramatized in the movie. These are things that, wouldn't happen were it not for the way people like this are treated. But anyway, to be on a more serious note, so the movie was really cool, and like I said, had a lesson behind it. I thought the costumes, the whole thing was pretty cool. It was like, it was like a bunch of kids making their own horror movie. but I think, like I said, the most important thing is the lesson behind it. And I think, it was a good lesson. So I won't spoil anything for you. It's definitely one I recommend you check out. It was really cool. Had me on the edge of my seat the whole time. Okay, YouTubers, have a nice day, and happy Halloween.